Jesus told a story of a vine owner. He had lots of wine and he needed to pick the grapes so he could make more. So he went into the marketplace and found some men and said, "Would you come work for me?" And they said yes. And he agreed on the same price that everybody gets for a day's work, 1 denarius. A little while later, the owner realized that the workers he hired weren't going to be enough. So he went into the market and asked someone else, "Will you come work for me?" "Yes," he said, and agreed to a day's pay. But it still wasn't enough. So the landlord went into get another person from the market and said, "Will you come work for me?" And he said yes. At the end of the day, when it was time to pay everybody, the servants of the landowner gathered everyone around and said, "My master will pay you now." And so they all stood and waited. And the last who arrived was paid 1 denarius, which is 1 day's pay. And then the one who was hired in the middle of the day was paid the same. And the ones who were there from the very beginning were paid the same. And they got really upset. They said, "Why did you pay us the same amount that you paid the last one? We worked all day long, and that one didn't even show up until an hour ago." The owner said, "Why are you getting upset with my generosity? We agreed on 1 day's pay, and that is what you got. I can give people whatever I want. It has no reflection on you. Those who are last will get equal to those who are first." Jesus told this story as a way of understanding that in God's world, it didn't matter if you were a believer right from the beginning or whether you came in later in life. God gave you the same every time.